Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome back to my kitchen for another video. My name is Derek from Simnett Nutrition, and today I'm excited to share this recipe with you guys. So this has become a staple of mine really quickly as the weather gets colder here because it's just such a warming dish. It's so easy to prepare, it's so nutritious, and I just seem to never get bored of it. So I'm gonna share it with you guys here today, and I know a lot of you wanna learn about it as well because every time I seem to post a picture of this on my Instagram stories, I get a couple dozen messages of people asking me for the recipe. So you do need an Instant Pot for this, and if you don't have one, well, maybe you should consider getting one. This is not a sponsored video at all, but since I have got one, I have absolutely loved it, and I use it like many times a week. It makes meal prep super easy and just making food really simple in general. So yeah, definitely, if you're on the fence about one, definitely look into getting it. And I will tell you that we started out getting the mini one, and it was good, but it was just too small for how much food I wanted to cook. So we quickly upgraded to this larger sized one, which I don't know how many quarts this one is. This is the 6-quart one. So it's pretty big, but a good size for both of us. Usually we can make a nice big dinner and then have leftovers for like the next day or two. So it'd probably be good for a family as well. So let's get started with this, and I will show you guys what I put in there. All right, so I'm gonna be using French lentils as the base of this. And French lentils, they're amazing. They stay together really well when you cook them. But yeah, if you have access to any lentil, I'm sure that will work. So it always says to rinse your lentils first on any packages, so we get it in bulk, but I still follow the instructions and I rinse them. Oh no, we need like double that. That's too many now. I always mess this up when I'm filming because I'm like thinking too hard about it. Okay, let me take some out.
It'll be fine. It'll be fine.
No, it's gonna be I can tell. You know how I channel this stuff. So I never actually measure this recipe out, and I will show you guys a little trick so that you don't have to measure your like grains and legumes and stuff like that when you're putting them in the Instant Pot, because I know I always like forget the ratios. So this is a little trick. So I'm just doing half vegetable stock and half water. So it makes it kind of hard to see with the veggie broth in here, but basically you want the water to be high enough that if you put your finger in and you touch the lentils, it comes up to just your first knuckle there.
So it's like about an inch?
Yeah, but it's gonna, yeah. I know, how does that work? It's the same every time?
It would be the same every time, so it's like an inch of water.
That's like 5/8 of an inch.
Okay.
Should I do it again? That's kind of bad. So I'm just gonna add a few spices to this to kick it up a bit. You could obviously go crazy with the seasoning, but I'm just gonna add a few of my favorites here. So we've got some onion powder, it's probably about half a teaspoon to a teaspoon. Garlic powder, about the same amount. Gonna add some black pepper. Ooh, look how smooth that can opener works. Man! We had the oldest can opener for so long. I don't know why we struggled with that for as long as we did. It would take like 10 minutes to open a can. Stubborn.
Cheap, stubborn, all those things.
So I'm gonna add a few spoonfuls of this tomato paste. So I don't know if you guys know this, but tomato paste is really rich in lycopene. And while this is cooking, I will tell you guys what lycopene is good for and why it benefits us. So a couple spoonfuls of that in there. It also adds some great flavor to dishes like this. And then you just want to mix it all around. It is purple inside.
It is purple.
You said it wasn't.
I didn't think it was.
I'm also adding some chopped purple sweet potato to this and some chopped carrots as well. What the heck? Was it broken?
No, you have to put the top on, and it's not plugged in.
It's not plugged in. So now all you have to do is put the lid on. Oh my gosh, okay. So now all you have to do is put the lid on, and the button that we always use is bean and chili. Just set it for 12 minutes and forget it. So you don't have to do anything. You just let it cook, and it will slowly start to build pressure and then cook it, and it takes about 30 minutes in total to make this whole thing from start to finish. So just while we're waiting for that to cook, I thought it'd be cool to touch on the nutrient retention of foods that are cooked in the Instant Pot or in a pressure cooker. So they're basically the same thing. So recently Dr. Greger from nutritionfacts.org did a couple videos on the very topic, and he touched on some pretty cool things. So I'll add a few clips in here so you guys can learn about it.
Here's the antioxidant content of pre-soaked black beans, boiled for an hour normally. Compare that to pressure cooking for 15 minutes. Even more. In fact, 6 times more. Wow. Here I was pressure cooking just because I like the texture better. I mean, the canned ones can be a bit mushy, and I was spending lots of money on cases of canned beans, whereas dried beans are just so dirt cheap. So wait, cheaper, tastier, and healthier? That's quite a combo. Here's what they found. Cooking carrots increased their antioxidant potential. In fact, pressure cooking nearly doubled their antioxidant value, whereas peas took a hit no matter how they were cooked.
And he also made a really cool video recently on the benefits of lycopene, the antioxidant that is found in cooked and stewed tomatoes and things like tomato paste as well. So I'll put a clip in here of that.
Okay, what about lycopene, the powerful antioxidant pigment that makes tomatoes red? It worked. But that was from injecting the stuff directly into the gum pocket with a syringe. Does it work if you just eat it? Let's find out. A randomized, placebo-controlled clinical trial on the efficacy of lycopene in the treatment of gingivitis. 2 weeks of less than a single tomato a day's worth of lycopene versus placebo for 2 weeks, both along with a standard dental treatment, which helped a 10 to 20% reduction in gingivitis in the placebo group, but nearly 30% improvement within just 1 week in the lycopene group. And this was just like the amount of lycopene found in a teaspoon and a half of tomato paste a day. Totally doable. Okay, so tomatoes may help with gingivitis. What about periodontitis? Another randomized, double-blind, placebo-controlled trial, again, treated with usual dental cleaning plus either that 1 tomato a day's worth of lycopene or placebo for 2 months. And significant improvements in plaque, gingivitis, and bleeding, though not probe pocket depth and clinical attachment. You can see the difference. See how much better their gums look? They conclude that supplementation with lycopene seems to have augmented the healing sequence of inflamed gingival tissues.
So I think that's pretty cool. The pressure cooker or an Instant Pot is definitely one of the most nutritious ways to cook your food. And beyond that, it's like super convenient, and it also makes the food so flavorful because the way that it cooks in pressure, it kind of like infuses all the flavors into everything that you're cooking. So that's why I put like a bunch of extra spices and stuff in there. It's gonna come out so nicely. All right, so while that's cooking, I'm gonna chop up some vegetables and make a quick salad to have with it. So as much as I love eating cooked food, I definitely think that there's some really amazing health benefits and properties to eating raw foods as well. So I always like to combine both of them at my meals. Okay, so it's all done cooking now. So you can either wait until it releases the pressure on its own, or you can give it a little helping hand and just kind of nudge this little dial here, and it does it. It's a little sketchy, so watch out. Step back a little bit. Don't want to burn your hand, Crystal. There you go.
Is it hot?
It's warm, yeah. It's like an herb lentil infused facial. Do not try that at home. Oh my gosh. Does my skin look dewy now? But look at the beautiful salad I made to go along with it. It's really nice. I like putting some berries on my salad because I find it adds like a little hint of like sweetness and a little bit of tartness. It goes along really well with it all. Can't hit that note.
No, you can't hit that.
Can't hit that note.
You can't hit that.
No, I can't.
But hey, this is done.
Okay. All right, so it's all done now. Let's see what we got. Ooh, smells so good.
It does smell really good.
These are like beautiful colors. Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah, it makes a lot of food, eh?
Yeah, it makes a ton of food, as you can see. Yeah, what am I doing here? Just keep piling it on like it's gonna get more attractive the more food I put on there. Doesn't work like that. You gotta be choosy. I don't know, I'm bad at food plating. This is my worst strength. I have not learned how to channel my energies into plating nicely yet. This is like a spoon for babies. I need a bigger.
Wow, you use so much cutlery. Have you noticed this?
Yeah, it's just part of my channeling process. All right, so I better give it a little taste test here. I've got a little bit of everything on this spoon. Hopefully I don't burn my mouth. Yeah, I'm gonna burn my mouth. Just give it a second. Man, why? Ow! This is hot, dude. Why does this always turn into like a comedy show? People are always like, Derek, you're so funny in your videos. I don't try and be funny. That's the thing. Man, I burned myself there. This thing is hot. It's still hot.
You okay there? Do you spit it out?
I'm just chewing.
I'm dealing with the hot and I'm chewing and I'm gonna try and figure out something to say about it. Yeah, it's really good. I mean, I make this all the time, so I know what it tastes like, but you guys saw it firsthand. I enjoyed that bite, even though it was a little hot. I'm gonna put a little bit of cilantro on the top of here just to make it look a little pretty and add a little extra flavor. All right, so it's all plated up and ready to eat. It looks so delicious, so many colors on that plate, so many flavors. So I did add a bit of a salad dressing there to the salad, and that's just a really simple tahini dressing. I actually put up a video, 2 videos recently of like vegan sauces that you can make at home, so definitely go back and check those out if you want some sauces to add to your foods. I will put a link for those in the description down below. All right, let's get into this. Try and get a little bit of everything on the fork. So good. All right, so it's amazing. There's so many flavors going on there, but I find they all go together really, really nicely. And of course, you could like customize the spices that you put on there to tailor it to your taste buds. But yeah, I really like this just as is. So I think that's probably it for this video. I'm gonna go and enjoy this. I hope you guys are having a good day or evening. And definitely let me know in the comments down below what you thought of this video. Don't forget the English. Don't forget to hit that like button if you guys learned something or you enjoyed this video, and definitely subscribe so you can see more from me. I will see you soon with another video. Thank you guys for watching. Bye.